This is a very exciting time. You know, every time I come to Sidi Bou Said, there's always another surprise. The people come from around the world to this very special destination, and I'm so excited to be here. The Mediterranean blue trim, the white houses, you know, it makes you feel like you've come home again. Welcome to Sidi Bou Said.
Sidi Bou Said, next to Carthage, a blue and white village overlooking a wonderful marine landscape. As I walk through these cobblestone streets, I discover Sidi Bou Said and their wonderful decorated doors of blue Mediterranean. Sidi Bou Said is filled with lots of Mediterranean blue doors and windows throughout the village. The village of Sidi Bou Said, loved by artists, blends simplicity and class. Its cobblestone streets and alleys abound with whitewashed buildings and beautiful Mediterranean-colored studded doors and ornate iron grills. Cafe Sidi Shabain sits on the edge of the hill overlooking the marina and the Bay of Tunis. The Bardo Museum was once a private home, and now it's a museum where they preserve and exhibit some of the best Roman tiles, mosaics, and statues. This mosaic bath sits in the Bardo. The National Museum of Carthage is where Elizabeth Danes recreated Archie using dermoplastic reconstruction for the young man of Bursa. When a Tunisian farmer stumbled upon a 6th century BC grave in 1994, he probably never thought he would one day be able to look into the eyes of a 2,500-year-old man whose skeleton he had discovered, standing 6 feet 6 inches tall. The facade of the Minister of Finance building has black and white Andalusian Romanesque arches. The Medina has very narrow streets. The souk in the Medina is an adventure where craftsmen and merchants invite guests into their shops. You'll find crafts as well as pastries and friendly people. The Mosque of Yusuf Dey is a Turkish mosque from the 17th century. The hookah bars are very popular, and it's a pastime in all the cafes throughout Tunisia.
My name is Gemma. I'm a Swiss Tunisian writer, and I would like to say that we are really proud to have now in America a president like Obama. We would never believe that in my whole life that could happen in America. So I think after Bush, this is the first main nice things.
The Medina has very narrow streets.
We're on top of the world at Dar Medina, and this is a wonderful boutique hotel. We're overlooking the city.
We are in the heart of the Medina, actually, and the name is Dar Medina, the house of the Medina. This is actually 18th century house, and for generations the same family was living here, but the last generation, I mean, parents died, and their daughters and sons decided to, in order to preserve, let's say, this old house and the architecture, traditional architecture, they preferred to use it as a hotel, and it became very actually famous hotel inside the Medina.
The Medina dates back to what, 17th century?
To 7th century.
My God, 7th century.
7th century, when the town of Carthage at the end of 7th century was destroyed, Tunis was founded, or the Medina of Tunis was founded.
Right.
But not all at once. So that's why 17th can be correct for some buildings also.
Right, so it kept expanding,
Right.
growing, as most cities have done. And what I love is the fact that they have really kept this is really a historic area. They've preserved their history, and they continue to improve and renovate so that, when people come here, they have a taste of the past.
It is UNESCO site since 1979.
Right. And
Same year as Carthage.
And the interesting thing, too, is that Tunisia as a country has so many wonderful UNESCO heritage sites.
We have 7.
Yeah.
Exactly. Between the beautiful thing in it is 7 belonging to different cultures. So from the Phoenician to Roman to Arabic
Right.
culture. So that's good. Like Tunis is Arabic city, of course.
The Medina also has lots of different areas, a shopping area, where you can, which is actually the souk part of it, where you can buy lots of things like rugs and ceramics and jewelry and dates.
And days, yeah. So you can find in the souk, which is the market inside the Medina.
Right.
Well, big part or a part of it is tourists, and souvenirs, and a part of it is where Tunisians daily go to for shopping.
You can also get lost in the souk, because if you're not familiar, that's why it's good to have a guide.
That's the point. That's the point, because after the city wall, the second defense line is the plan of the Medina itself.
Right.
You have, in all Medinas, you find one central street between two extremities of the town, which is the marketplace, the souk.
Right.
And then going different directions, the alleys become narrow, of course, and sometimes you are blocked. You think it's a street, and then you turn left and right, and you're lost. The meaning of Tunis or Tunisia is friendly.
And this is
Arabic.
the capital.
Well, originally it's the name of the town where we are.
Right.
And then from 13th century, it became the name of the whole country or the kingdom at that time.
Right. Well, I can't wait to get down and go to our favorite restaurant and have this wonderful lunch.
Yeah.
And to have all these great memories and great food, and on the beautiful ceramics at Dar El Jalb. And it's just such a beautiful little palace that everyone should go and have that expensive lunch. Oh my God.
Dar Jalb, yeah?
Yes.
The colorful ceramic dishes are a perfect background for the most delicious Tunisian cuisine. Palaces have been converted into fancy dining experiences like Dar El Jalb.